Yo, what's up, yo? This is Killer Priest, and I'm representing right now for Kofi Universe. That universe is the universe you should be in.
But the part of my delusion is, right? So Aaron Hall's brother, right? Yo, what?
You ain't even gotta say it. You ain't even gotta say it. I think I'm gonna get low on this.
Yo, kids. I'm just saying. When the brother, the Damian Hall,
What did he do?
he know what the fuck I'm talking about. He said Guy was the greatest group of all time. Now, Guy,
Is it tired to say he feel like that? Go ahead. Let me hear what you.
what's the greatest group of all time?
No addition.
Hello. Can you stand the rain?
No, but
Can you?
that's
Hello.
opinion.
Now you gotta be delusional to think
You
that
don't
you're going
think
up
somebody
against
in a group
sensitive. You want to know what's crazy? 2 days ago, we in my pool, right? Friends, family. I brought this up, and everyone said New Edition. That wasn't even a brainiac thing, because you know my favorite group of all time is Boyz II Men, but still. Everybody said New Edition.
Now let me say this on the show right now. New Edition is the greatest group in music history, period. They the greatest group to ever come out. White, black, I don't care what it is. They the greatest group to ever come out. Reason being, everybody went solo and went platinum. Everybody. This ain't happened with the Jacksons. This ain't happened with the Four Tops. This ain't happened with the Temptations. This ain't happened with the Backstreet Boys. This ain't happened with NSYNC. New Edition, they got BBD. They went platinum. Ralph Tresvant went platinum. Bobby Brown sold damn near 10 million records. Johnny Gill. Nobody in their crew didn't eat, and they all went solo, and they all came back.
Because I got real cool with him. We still cool, but we got cool for a time, and I love that. You know, I love seeing my OGs doing great. You know, I'm waiting for him at the Waldorf in L.A. and the man pull up in the Bentley, come out with the boat, take a bag with the. I say,
You talking about Johnny Gill?
Johnny Gill. That's how I like to see my OGs. I don't like to see my OGs. You know, in hip hop, a lot of the OGs fucked up in the pockets, but I love to see Johnny Gill pull up with that shit on. Doing fine. What happened, Kiss?
I'm stretching. I'm just stretching.
You stretching?
Yeah, my elbow. I hurt my elbow. I'm just stretching. Nah, but for real, they the greatest. They the greatest group. We should treat New Edition better, man. New Edition is the greatest musical group to ever come out. I'm talking about all of these groups. I'm talking about the Who. I'm talking about the Rolling Stones. I'm talking about all of these artists. If you go, I'm talking about all of these bands. You can say the Rolling Stones. You can say all of them. None of them niggas have all their artists. They whole group.
What about the Beatles?
Everybody went.
Whoever they die with, died.
You know, when white people get something, they hold on to it.
Whoever they got.
You heard, JD? When white people get something, they hold on to it.
Well, we need to do the same thing. New Edition is that.
They still outside of Elvis' house right now.
You said what?
They still in Elvis' house right now, taking tours right now. I'll tell you, them white people, they won't let that shit go.
Yeah, but we need to do the same with this.
No, we need to do that with New Edition.
No, I'm telling you, because you talking about Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men came from Bivens.
Yes, they did.
Your favorite group when your favorite group was your favorite group. Take them and the guy that made them. I don't even. You didn't think about that?
No. I'm just being honest with you. I'm a New Edition worshiper. I'm just saying, you know, vocally, man.
YouTube salute. All right, Jermaine Dupri appeared on Joe and Jada podcast, y'all, and he talked about New Edition being the greatest group in music history. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. This is going to be opinionated by people who grew up in a certain era. So I know what Jermaine Dupri is talking about because I grew up in the era seeing New Edition. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. Trust me, New Edition was the shit, man. Ralph Tresvant going solo. You know, he did great, went platinum. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was probably the biggest artist from New Edition to like really take off and sell more as a solo artist with the group. Biv DeVoe, they did great. They went platinum, double platinum, whatever. Poison. And remember, Michael Bivins, he brought out Boys to Men. He brought out ABC, Another Bad Creation. See what I'm saying? So they was making Another Bad Creation with double platinum. Boys to Men with multiple platinum. I don't know if they ever went diamond. They probably did maybe one of their singles, whatever. But look at that. Like, they made an impact. But when you throw in like NSYNC sold records worldwide. I'm not gonna lie. Backstreet Boys sold records worldwide, but they never like each individual solo artist went platinum plus. No. This is not like the Wu-Tang when you got Method Man went platinum, ODB went platinum, Raekwon went platinum, Jizza went platinum, Ghostface went platinum. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, Inspector Deck went gold, You God never went gold, Master Killer never went gold, Capadonna went gold. You see what I'm saying? But no, this is like the individual artist. The Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, you already know. Like, I have nothing against Tito, Jermaine, you know, the other members, nothing at all. But Michael Jackson, he was the group. He was the group. Come on, man. That's why Michael Jackson was solo. Like, okay, man, I'm holding this shit down. So yeah, but the Temptations, you know, it was only really one member. Everybody know what that member is. The Rolling Stones, they a global icon. You know what I'm saying? So, I can see where he's coming from. But like I said, there's somebody that probably grew up in the 60s and the 70s that is going to probably pick the Temptations or the Jacksons 5, and I'm not mad at them. And then if it's like the white audience coming through my channel, they might pick the Rolling Stones. They might pick Instinct. I'm not going to say nobody's wrong right now. To me, this is opinionated. This is subjective, regardless if we're going off record sales only. You can still argue that if you want to overall. But um, the era of the 80s and 90s, you know, the New Edition. The 90s, you got Boyz II Men, because Boyz II Men came out in 91. You know why I remember? Because I saw them perform in 1991 when I was a child in Columbus, Georgia. Columbus, Georgia. People are like, huh? Columbus, Georgia? Yeah, I was out there. My dad was in the Army. He went to Fort Benning, Georgia to train for 2 weeks. And I saw them perform with Another Bad Creation. They came out, Boyz II Men, ABC, BBD, East Coast Family. So I remember all that. Um, you know, you have other groups like Jodeci, Drew Hill. I'm just naming, but nobody really had the impact like the New Edition. This is good though. I'm glad Jermaine Dupri brought it up. But y'all let me know what you think. Who's the greatest music group of all time? Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel. I have Patreon, patreon.com/Kofi Universe. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.